8-inch senior Foster Nichols. We're going to take a quick 2-minute timeout. We'll be back. Tip-off is next on KOFO.
This is Becky from All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating and Plumbing. We're always inviting you to call us about your heating, cooling, and plumbing needs at 8888 Airman. But we'd also like to invite you to stop by and see us at our new location in South Ottawa at 233 West 23rd Street, across from the new Oak Star Bank. We've got more room to meet with you and plan your new HVAC install and more space for the inventory you need. All Seasons Air Conditioning and Heating, keeping you comfortable in all seasons.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Advent Health Ottawa reminds you that whether you're traveling across town or out of town to watch your favorite teams play, be aware of winter weather conditions. Be sure to keep a winter survival kit in your vehicle and always have a blanket, gloves, and hats available if you need them. Be safe and enjoy the games and the winter weather season. A reminder from Advent Health Ottawa, where nothing is more important than you.
Barn floors, grain bins, containment facilities. Nuco Concrete can provide the customizable flatwork concrete for your ag-related structures. Call Nuco Concrete today at 913-207-0622 or visit nucoconcrete.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Our desire is to provide the very best in funeral service. Our commitment has helped us reach that goal. We will always strive to reach higher. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
Looking for a better rate of return on your savings? Harvest Bank is ready to help with great rates on certificates of deposit. You can earn 5% APY on a 7-month CD or 5.25% APY on a 14-month CD with a minimum deposit of just $1,000. And it's easy to get started. Stop by any one of Harvest's over 200 branch locations to open your account. Other rates and terms are available. Harvest Bank, member FDIC.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School as we get ready for tonight's sub-state semifinal. Number 3 Cyclones at 15-5, taking on the number 14 Louisburg Wildcats at 6-14 here in the 4A East girls sub-state playoffs. And if Ottawa is to win here this evening, they would play host to the sub-state championship game on Friday night. Game between Baldwin and Coffeyville, which is scheduled to start at 6 o'clock here this evening. So we will try and keep you updated on what is going on over at Baldwin. See who the Cyclones may play. It's now time for opening tip-off, brought to you by Bones Transportation, a longtime supporter of Ottawa Cyclones athletics. Bones Transportation has been a family-owned and operated trucking company in Ottawa for over 50 years. Paul Bones and all the employees of Bones Transportation wish the Cyclone sports teams the best of luck throughout the season. Bones Transportation in South Ottawa. Cyclones will control the tip. Dylan Nichols will hand off to Peyton Hiroshita. Dribble between the circles here. 2-3 zone, it looks like here, going to be set up by Louisburg. So the Cyclones maybe were expecting man-to-man there. Will reset the offense. Henry Keyball on the left wing, out between the circles, Foster Nichols. Foster kicks to the left side. Haskins Dietrich looking in, going to get it in down at the block. Dylan Nichols kicks it back out. Leah look for 3 on the way, and she buries it. Haskins Dietrich knocks down the 3, and that's a good job inside as well by Dylan Nichols, who had the defense collapsing down, kicked it back out and got it to the open shooter. Lane out top, thought about the 3, now covered up there by Keyball. Now tries to float one down low, looking for Stowe, and it's too high off her fingertips, and the turnover back to the Cyclones. Left wing, Haskins Dietrich, high post. Now kicked down, deflected, and out of bounds off of Louisburg. Cyclones with it underneath their own basket here. Hayden Hiroshita gets it in, down low. Dylan, kind of in an awkward position, kicks it back out. Cyclones will reset here with Hiroshita between the circles. High post, Dillon kicks right corner. Now back to Dillon. She's going to make a move. Turn around. 4-footer in the lane. A little bit too strong. Rebound. Keebaugh. She tried to kick it out. And Emery maybe getting a little bit too pumped with that one. Fired it over the head of Karashida. And it's out of bounds over to Louisburg. Cyclones with the pressure here in the backcourt. Lane will bring it across. Now the trap comes. Skips it across court over to Kuhlman. Going to drive left side. Goes up. Has his shot blocked away by Keebaugh. Fired ahead. Askins Dietrich on a run out. Takes some contact. Gets the basket to go and score. That was a terrific outlet pass after the block as Emery Keebaugh went up and high-pointed that basketball and brought it right down and looked ahead, firing it out to Askins Dietrich. He's at the line for one here. Free throw rattles off, no good. Foul was on Asher. That's going to be her first and the team's first. Cyclones out to a 5-0 lead here. Asher between the circles. We go to Kuhlman on the right wing. Kuhlman gives off to Lane. Lane dribbling to the right side. Now throws to the high post. It's chased down out there by Brugan. Get it back to Asher, and Louisburg will reset once again. Nice screen. Cyclones switch out of it. Pass almost stolen away by Foster Nichols. Louisburg able to maintain possession. Kick down low. Ball knocked away, and the Cyclones another steal. Foster gives it up to Dillon. Dylan Nichols will bring it across the timeline. Now we'll hand it off to Peyton Hiroshita, and the Cyclones will set up the offense once again. Left wing, Foster. Skip pass, Askins Dietrich on the right wing now. At the high post, Keebaugh kicks in the corner. Now down low, Dillon moves into over the left shoulder and gets the shot to go. A good move there by Dylan Nichols, her first basket, and the Cyclones lead 7-0. Kuhlman will bring it across the timeline for Louisburg. Dumps it off, Brugan. Kick back out Lane. She goes up for a three, and another block there by Emery Keebaugh. Fires it over. Askins Dietrich, the drive. Left-handed shot up off the glass is in. And it's a 9-0 lead. Now a whistle and a steal here. And now we've got a inadvertent whistle here, obviously, as that was a... And they're going to grant a timeout called by Louisburg. It's a full timeout, so we're going to take it with them. 60-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Kansas State Bank supports the hometown team because when you visit Kansas State Bank, you're banking with hometown people you know, with convenient drive-through hours, loan officers with decades of experience, and their new digital banking suite. Find out more at mykansasstatebank.com. Member FDIC.
Some people just know there's a better way to do things, like bundling your home and auto insurance with Allstate, or hiring someone to move your piano instead of doing it yourself. So, do things the better way. Bundle home and auto and save up to 25% with Allstate.
Bundled savings vary by state and are not available in every state. Saving up to 25% is the countrywide average of the maximum available savings off the home policy. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
There's something for everyone at Primetime Grill. Burgers, salads, sandwiches, entrees, all the best tasting and delicious Kansas cuisine. Enjoy the full-service bar, exceptional service, one-of-a-kind atmosphere with so many screens you'll know why they say, when it's game time, it's Primetime. Primetime Grill in South Ottawa, open 7 days a week.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. 4:52 to go in the first quarter. Cyclones on top 9-0. Louisburg will get it in, get it back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman hounded in the backcourt there by Hiroshita. She'll bring it across the timeline, working over to the left wing. Hayden doing a nice job of staying right there. Kicked over to Lane. Marissa Richards checked in at the timeout for the Cyclones. Foster Nichols gets a breather. Pass wild there. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled away. Dylan Nichols the other way. Dumps it off. Askins Dietrich a little too far under the basket. No good, but Marissa is there to clean it up. Cyclones leading at 11-0. Kuhlman fires ahead of Asher. Asher fast, stolen away by Askins Dietrich. Hustling back defensively on the pressure. You get it over left side. Dylan Nichols going to drive baseline. Has her shot blocked there. It's down on the floor. Well, Louisburg picks it up. They dump it off, but it's Askins Dietrich coming up with it. Her shot is blocked, and now Louisburg will pick it up and go the other way. Asher across the timeline will back things back out. 3:50 to go here in quarter number one. Quick update from Baldwin at the end of 3 quarters. It's Baldwin 32, Coffeyville 21. Again, the winner of that faces the winner of this. Kuhlman, a look from the right wing, and she knocks it down. An 11-3 start for the Cyclones. Before Louisburg able to knock down a shot here. Hershida gets it to Richards on the right wing, high post. Kicked out, Hershida now over to the right side. Keyball, fired down underneath. Askins Dietrich takes contact, no good on the shot this time, but she's gonna go to the line for 2. Leah found a little crease in that zone. Emery able to pick her out there. Foul's gonna be on Kuhlman, that'll be her first. And the second team foul on the Wildcats. First free throw on the way from Leah, this time right through there. Ainsley Michael and Foster Nichols in here for the Cyclones. Peyton Harashida and Dylan Nichols will get a break. Second free throw from Askins Dietrich. He drops that one through as well. Cyclones up by 10. Lane in the middle. Gets it outside, Latham. Gonna dump it back out top to Melton. Melton goes over to the right side. Now gets it to Lane in the corner. Down low, shot up, no good. And Keyball rips down the rebound, but took a little bit of a bump. Might have been off balance there. Tried to dump it off to Richards really quickly, but threw it out of bounds. So we'll stay with Louisburg here underneath their own basket. Lane gets it in. Shot goes up quickly. No good. Battle for the rebound. Pulled away by Askins Dietrich. Driving the other way. Taking contact. And we've got a whistle here. No good on the shot. But this is going to send Leah back to the free throw line. This time it's going to be on Lane. Third team foul. Leah was looking for that contact. Just unable to leave it soft enough off the backboard. This free throw misses off the front rim, no good. Brown now into the ball game for Louisburg. Second free throw from Askins Dietrich, rattles around and out, no good. Rebound pulled away by Latham. Pass ahead too far, and it's taken away by Foster Nichols. She gets it to Marie Keyball, fires ahead, Askins Dietrich. Kicks it out. Foster a look for 3, and she buries it from the top of the key. First basket for Foster Nichols. Cyclones with 2:20 to go here in the first quarter, lead 16-3. Kuhlman across the timeline. Able to pass it ahead here to Melton. Gets it to the high post. Swung around baseline. Shot up off the glass. Is up and in there for Latham. Louisburg brings the lead back to within 11. Askins Dietrich out top to Keyball. Back to Leah. Dylan and Peyton up off the bench. Kicked over, left wing 3, just a little bit too short. Battle for the rebound. Foster went down for it, trying to save it there, no good. And it will go back over to Louisburg. Askins Dietrich and Keyball will get a break here with 1:45 to go in quarter number one. Melton in the backcourt, 1-2-1-1 here for the Cyclones. Three-quarter court into the middle, pass deflected. Louisburg able to maintain. They have a little break the other way, pass deflected. Melton gets it back and puts up a quick 6-footer, and she knocks it down. Dylan Nichols played that about as well as you can in a 3-on-1 situation. She got a hand to it, just unable to knock it into her own teammate's hand. Foster swung around. Dylan, 16-footer, and she buries it. Second bucket for Dylan. She's got 4, and the Cyclones lead back to 11. Around, Melton will take a look for 3 from the right wing, no good. Rebound brought down, and a quick two is pushed back up. No good. And chasing down the rebound, saving it is Marissa Richards. But it's into the hands of Louisburg once again. Brown with it. Get it inside. The pass deflected and taken away by Hiroshita for the Cyclones. 34 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Cyclones up by 11. Hiroshita bring it between the circles. Left wing, Foster. High post, Dillon. Swing around, Ainsley Michael. Thought about the jumper. Gives it back to Dillon. Into the corner, Marissa. Thought about the three. Goes on the drive. Going to put up a 5-foot floater, and she gets it to go. Nice job of playing off of 2 feet right there by Marissa. 10 seconds to go as Melton brings it across the timeline. She's going to get a screen out top. Does not use it. In some trouble. Kuhlman on the left wing. She's going to put up a runner at the buzzer. Rolls around and out. No good. And we've reached the end of quarter number 1. Cyclones 20, Louisburg 7. We're back in 60 after this on KOFO.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles, with an auto warranty about to expire, or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost, month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-613-7356 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-613-7356. That's 800-613-7356. What do you have to lose? Call 800-613-7356. Again, 800-613-7356.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School, getting ready for the second quarter. Cyclones sending their starters back out there. It's Keeball, Hiroshita, Askins Dietrich, Dylan Nichols, and Foster Nichols. Louisburg with the possession here to open things up in quarter number 2. Cyclones on top by 13, 20-7. It's 11-0 start for the Cyclones, 11-3. Now, and almost into the backcourt, knocked away. The Cyclones pick it up. Askins Dietrich over to Foster. Steps through, goes up through contact. No good on the shot, but a whistle and a foul is going to send Foster Nichols to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on Morgan Latham. That'll be her first personal foul. First team foul of the quarter here on the Wildcats. And the first free throw from Foster is good. Foster toes the stripe for the second. This one a little bit too strong. Latham brings the rebound down. She handed off to Melton. Melton with a little pressure in the backcourt. Fires it ahead to Brown. Brown working the left side. Looks to get to the baseline. Nice job there by Hiroshita to stay with her. Brown continues to dribble here. Peyton right there with her. Kicks it off Latham. Going to put up a guarded 17-footer, no good. Hustling for the rebound and the save there into the hands of Dylan Nichols by Peyton Hiroshita. Fired ahead, swung around Peyton on the left wing. She'll back things back out and let the Cyclones reset once again. Cross-court skip pass. Foster steps into another one and buries it again. Foster Nichols 2 for 2 from deep. She now has 7. Cyclones lead up to 17. Melton, her pass deflected and taken away by Askins Dietrich to Foster, who had her shot blocked. Now gets the rebound. Going to kick it back out top, and the Cyclones will reset here. Hiroshita will go out between the circles. Left wing, Askins Dietrich. High post, kicked in the corner. Peyton going to fire up a 3 and buries it. Hiroshita, a 3 and a timeout will be called here once again by Louisburg. Going to be a full timeout. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
We're taking 2024 off. Well, off your bill now through the month of February with any major mechanical repairs or purchase of new tires. Beanie's Body Shop and Repair will take $20.24 off your bill. 785-242-4082.
Looking for a better rate of return on your savings? Harvest Bank is ready to help with great rates on certificates of deposit. You can earn 5% APY on a 7-month CD or 5.25% APY on a 14-month CD with a minimum deposit of just $1,000. And it's easy to get started. Stop by any one of Harvest's over 200 branch locations to open your account. Other rates and terms are available. Harvest Bank, member FDIC.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. 6:36 remaining in the first half. The Cyclones have pushed it out to 20. It's a 27-7 lead here over Louisburg. Cyclone starters out on the floor. They're backing out of the pressure this time. Asher back into the ball game for Lewisburg. She'll bring it across the timeline. Kick it over to Kuhlman, left wing. Kuhlman now to the right wing. Whiting gonna go lob inside, and it's deflected, knocked away by Dillon into the hands of Peyton. Over to Leah, now to Emery, and the layup is up and good. Great transition basketball right there. 4 people touched it in the 84 feet it took to get to the bucket, and only 1 dribble was taken. Kuhlman kicks it out top to Lane. To the right side, Asher. Cyclones do a great job of shutting off the inside. Whiting, this is back to Kuhlman. Asher on the right wing. Out to Lane, gonna try to get to the high post, deflected by Hiroshita and taken away by Foster. Gives it over to Askins Dietrich. She's gonna go up along the baseline. She is fouled and gonna go to the basket for 2. Foul is gonna be called on Samantha Lane. That's gonna be her second personal foul, the second team foul here in the quarter. Update on the final from Baldwin. It is the Baldwin Bulldogs 41-25 over Coffeyville. First free throw from Askins Dietrich is good. So Baldwin awaits the winner of tonight's ball game. Second free throw from Leah, and she knocks them both down. That puts her into double figures. She actually has 11 for the Cyclones here with 5:40 to go in the first half. Asher going out top. To the right wing, Whiting. Guarded there by Foster Nichols. Looks to drive. And a bump here as Foster about a half a step behind right there. That's going to be the first foul on Foster. It's the first team foul of the quarter on the Cyclones. Lewisburg has it underneath their own basket. Lane needs some help here and fires it out top. Kuhlman going to fire a quick 3. Banks it, no good. Rebound down on the floor, picked up by Foster. Foster dumps it down to Leah. Leah, there was a double team down along the baseline, so kicked it back out. The Cyclones up by 24 here, reset the offense. Lewisburg has gone to a man-to-man defense this time. To Foster. Foster makes a move into the lane. Going to put up a tough floater. No good. Gets the rebound. Whiting going down on the floor to knock it away, but Foster able to get it and tie it back up. Possession arrow in favor of the Cyclones. Marissa Richards will check back in here for Ottawa. She's going to replace Peyton Hiroshita. Marissa to trigger it in underneath. Gets it to Foster in the left corner. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Battle for the rebound. Loose on the floor. Askins Dietrich had it knocked away, and it's out of bounds underneath to the Cyclones once again. Nice job to attack on that backside rebound. Marissa fires it in out top to Emery. T-ball going to get it down to the block. Dillon turns over to the left shoulder off the glass. A little bit too strong, no good. The rebound picked up by Lewisburg. Asher will bring it across the timeline. Over the lane on the left wing. Looks to drive. Gets a screen. Everybody on the roll as the Cyclones had it covered up really well. Lane going to get it back out top to Asher, 40 feet from the basket. Over to Whiting on the right wing. Around Lane. Thought about the three, but Foster got to her and made her rethink that. Back to Lane from Kuhlman, and Lane pulls the trigger and knocks down her first basket. The Cyclones there, another 11-3 run. They open it up here. Dillon with it on the left wing, out top Foster. Right side, Askins Dietrich. Leah gonna drive baseline. Swings it around, Emery. Emery looking for the cut there, Marissa Richards, and Lane had beat her to the spot. Marissa unable to make the cut, so the turnover back over to Louisburg here. Asher has it knocked away. It's down on the floor here. We're going to have a jump ball. It'll stay in the possession of Louisburg. Coleman in front of the Ottawa bench to trigger this one in. Gets it out top to Asher. Left wing, Lane. Now into the corner, Whiting. Going to put up a tough 17-footer over the outstretched hands of Emery Keebaugh, who jumps as well as anybody on the floor for sure. Over to Askins Dietrich. Kick back out, and the Cyclones, nobody went to the basketball, expecting somebody else to grab it there, and it's another turnover here. So the Cyclones gotten sloppy in the last 45 seconds or so. Asher in the corner. Again, Whiting. Going to put up a tough guarded shot, no good. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Askins Dietrich. Driving the other way, now hesitates. Step back three on the way, and toe is on the line. Leah can only get two on that one. But a tough shot in transition, made look easy by the freshman. Latham looks to turn the corner, nothing there. Kicks it into Asher in the left corner. Asher out top to Lane. And around Kuhlman. Back to Lane. Over the high post. Cyclones have everything covered up right now. A kick in the corner. Kuhlman thought about the three. Steps in. Takes a tough 18-footer. No good. Dylan Nichols with the rebound. Cyclones will get it to Lee Askins Dietrich, who will bring it across the timeline here. Looks over to the bench. Gets the play call here from the Cyclones. Gives it off to Foster. Dribbles to the right wing. Out top, Askins Dietrich looks to drive here, and a reach-in foul is going to be called against Skylar Whiting. That's going to be her first, and it's the third team foul here on Louisburg in the quarter. Ainsley Michael and Peyton Hirashida checking back in. Askins Dietrich and Emery Keebaugh will have a seat. Adeline Stoves will check into the ball game. She's going to replace Sabra Brugan. Into the middle of the lane. Dylan Nichols goes up, no good. Marissa Richards, the offensive rebound. The spin and the shot is up and good. A 4-foot hook shot out there for Marissa gets it to go. So the Cyclones lead 25. 35-10 here with a minute 50 to go here in the first half. Lane on the drive. A whistle and a foul here is going to be called against the Cyclones. Going to be Marissa Richards called for that one. It's going to be the first on Marissa. Laura Winger going to check into the ball game as well. Dylan Nichols going to get a break here for the Cyclones. Lane to trigger it in underneath the Louisburg basket. Kicks it in the corner. It's deflected by Foster Nichols. Unable to keep it in bounds, but that's a long pass and a good chase from the help line there by Foster. Lane to trigger it in once again. Kicks it out top. Kuhlman going to pull the trigger on a quick three. No good. Hirashida with the rebound for the Cyclones. And a whistle and a foul as Peyton ripped it through to get out into the clear. We've got a whistle, and then actually it's going to be a timeout. 30-second timeout called by the Cyclones. We'll take a quick break and be back after this on KOFO.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. Minute 45 to go in the first half. Cyclones 35-10 lead. Louisburg going to bring some pressure defense here. Foster Nichols gets it into Laura Wingert, right back to Foster. Kicks it ahead to Peyton Harashita across the timeline. Peyton will dribble out between the circles here. Work to the right wing. Hand off Ainsley Michael. Ainsley to Foster. Foster looks to turn the corner. Defense had that stop. Cyclones stick with the weave. Harashita. Right side, Wingert. Over Marissa Richards. Makes a move down the right lane line. Kicks it back out. The Cyclones doing a good job moving the basketball. Ainsley Michael, a runner in the lane. Too strong, no good. Kuhlman brings the rebound out for Louisburg. Asher. Kick it over to the left wing. Brown. Back to Lane on the right wing. Over to Asher. Cyclones have switched to a 2-3 defense now. Pass out top, Brown. Thought about it. Back over to Kuhlman. Kuhlman going to pull the trigger. No good on the three. Brown, the offensive rebound, goes back up quickly. No good. Battle for the loose ball. The rebound goes out of bounds, but it stays with Louisburg. Olivia Walters will check in here. She's going to replace Ainsley Michael for the Cyclones. 44 seconds to go here in the first half. Into Stowe. Hand it off to Asher. Now to Brown on the left wing. Brown into the corner, Kuhlman. Kicks it back out top to Asher. Asher will dribble over to the left wing. Picks up her dribble, gets it back over to Brown. Brown, they dump it down low to Kuhlman. Kuhlman goes up, puts it off the glass, and gets it to go. She now leads Louisburg with 5. Cyclones up 23 here, 35-12. 8 seconds to go in the first half. Marissa Richards going to go back door, finds the cut of Foster Nichols, who puts it up and in. And that is how we go into halftime. It's the Cyclones 37, Louisburg 12. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back after this on KOFO.
3 little words no parent wants to hear.
My tummy hurts.
And it always seems to happen at the worst times. Like in the middle of the morning rush, when you still have homework to check and lunches to pack, and of course, you're already late for work. Luckily, there's Pepto Kids. Pepto Kids gummies help relieve occasional stomach upsets, turning those 3 words into these 3 words.
I feel better.
Bad time for stomach upsets? Good time for Pepto Kids gummies. Fast support for little tummies.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
What do you do when you need your local KOFO news, weather, sports, and entertainment, but you're not in the car or near the radio? First of all, don't panic. We know you don't want to miss out, so we've created the solution. Visit the all-new KOFO.com, and your problem is solved. Right there, at the top of the page, you'll find the big red arrow that says, Listen Live. Click it, and you'll enjoy all of the news, weather, sports, and entertainment with our KOFO live stream. Powered on all devices by your local Premier Heating and Cooling, and now Plumbing Company. All seasons air conditioning and heating. The KOFO live stream brings you everything you hear on 1220 and 103.7 FM. And if you're not by the computer, you can ask Alexa to play KOFO or download the KOFO app on your phone. We're making it easy and convenient to take KOFO wherever you go, anytime, anywhere. So if you can't listen on air, go online to stay caught up with everything you need. Just visit us now at the all-new KOFO.com.
At CarStar Ottawa, we offer comprehensive auto body services from repairing minor dents and dings to restoring your vehicle to pre-accident condition. CarStar Ottawa, 402 North Main Street. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Advent Health Ottawa reminds you that whether you're traveling across town or out of town to watch your favorite teams play, be aware of winter weather conditions. Be sure to keep a winter survival kit in your vehicle and always have a blanket, gloves, and hats available if you need them. Be safe and enjoy the games and the winter weather season. A reminder from Advent Health Ottawa, where nothing is more important than you.
Luke Queen back with you here at halftime of our sub-state semifinal here in the 4A East girls bracket. Cyclones on top big here, 37-12. Cyclones coming in as the 3 seed, 15-5, taking on the 14 seed Louisburg Wildcats, who come in at 6 and 14. The Cyclones a big 25-point lead here at the half. They led 20-7 after one quarter of play. They outscored Louisburg in quarter number 2, 17-5. Leading the way for the Cyclones, Leah Askins-Dietrich. She has 13 first-half points, 9 for Foster Nichols, 6 for Marissa Richards off the bench, 4 points for Dylan Nichols, 3 for Peyton Harashida, and 2 for Emery Keebaugh. Leading the way for Louisburg, Ashley Coolman, she has 5 first-half points, Samantha Lane with 3, and 2 points apiece for Morgan Latham and Xylee Melton. But it has really been all Cyclones. They use that pressure to create opportunities in quarter number 1 and early in quarter number 2. And it just not allowed Louisburg to even be in this ball game as the Cyclones have built this huge lead. So again, the winner of this one will play the Baldwin Bulldogs in the Sub-State Championship on Friday night as they defeated Coffeyville earlier by the final of 41-25. So the Bulldogs are probably paying close attention to see how this Cyclones matchup is going. It could be another Frontier League school here. These two Frontier League rivals going against each other here tonight with Louisburg and Ottawa. And then could have Baldwin at Ottawa as well if the Cyclones go on to win here tonight. Again, these two teams met earlier in the season. In that game, the Cyclones gave up in just the first half just 11 points to Louisburg. Tonight, they've given up 12. So a little bit reminiscent there, but the Cyclones have done a little bit more scoring here tonight. 37-12, the halftime lead. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with more after this on KOFO.
When a family member needs surgery, you want to be sure their health and well-being is top priority, even when that family member is your beloved pet. From spaying and neutering to orthopedic operations, Ottawa Veterinary Hospital provides the care and compassion you want for your four-legged companion. Call 785-242-3538.
3 little words no parent wants to hear.
My tummy hurts.
And it always seems to happen at the worst times. Like in the middle of the morning rush, when you still have homework to check and lunches to pack, and of course, you're already late for work. Luckily, there's Pepto Kids. Pepto Kids gummies help relieve occasional stomach upsets, turning those 3 words into these 3 words.
I feel better.
Bad time for stomach upsets? Good time for Pepto Kids gummies. Fast support for little tummies.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
We know you listen to KOFO in the car, but how easy is it to listen to KOFO around the house?
Alexa, play KOFO.
Welcome to KOFO.
Pretty easy. 1220 AM, 103.7 FM. Streaming live at KOFO.com or through your smart speaker.
Thanks, Alexa.
You're so welcome.
KOFO.
Do you have someone who handles your investments, someone else for your tax strategies, and yet another to look at your insurance planning? What if you had one team who could help manage all the nuances of your financial life in one place? That's what comprehensive financial planning is. We're that team, Impact Wealth Planners at 401 South Main. Call today, 785-214-6500, or visit impactwealthplanners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through WCG Wealth Advisors LLC, registered investment advisor. WCG Wealth Advisors LLC and Impact Wealth Planners are separate entities from LPL Financial.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right. Y'all gotta try that Febreze car. Just right, just right, just right. Yeah. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency, all over Febreze car clips right on your vent. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face when it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah, breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. Halftime here of this Sub-State Championship or semifinal matchup is the Cyclones 37-12 over the visitors from Louisburg. So an update for the week that we're looking at here tonight. It is girls only in the 4A side. 4A girls playing tonight. The Cyclones on top big. A win tonight would set up a Sub-State Championship game here on Friday night against Baldwin, who defeated Coffeyville earlier this evening. Tomorrow night, it's boys only as the 4A boys bracket starts on Wednesday. The Cyclones playing host to the Holton Wildcats. The Cyclones coming in as a 6th seed. They finished the regular season at 13-7. Holton, the 11th seed, they finished at 8-12 on the season, but have won 3 straight games. A couple of them against the top 2 teams in their league. Cyclones coming off of a win on Friday night against Spring Hill. They've won 2 games in a row to finish at 13-7 and earn that home game tomorrow night. Winner of that one will face the winner of Rock Creek and Bishop Miege, who play tomorrow night. Their scheduled tip-off is at 6 o'clock. So again, during the broadcast, we'll try and keep you updated as to what's going on there, as the Cyclones will take on Holton here at home starting at 7 o'clock. We're going to take another 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready for the second half from here at Ottawa High School. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Having a bench jeweler who can repair your fine jewelry is one of the best reasons to go to Sutton's Jewelry. Your precious gems never leave their location. Phil Sutton has more than 40 years of experience at the jewelry bench, working on sizing, customizing, setting, and resetting gemstones and diamonds. Your jewelry is always safe and treated with love because Phil doesn't rush his work. He takes care of your fine jewelry as if it were his own. Stop by today at 213 South Main and see why you've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Some people just know bundling with Allstate means big savings. Just like they know the right ingredient means big flavor. They know honey on pizza is where it's at. And olive oil on ice cream is the cherry on top. And they know when you bundle home and auto with Allstate, you can save up to 25%.
Bundled savings vary by state and are not available in every state. Saving up to 25% is the countrywide average of the maximum available savings off the home policy. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Luke Queen back with you here at Ottawa High School. Cyclones on top by 25, 37-12 here over Louisburg as we get ready for the second half. Before we get the ball going here in half number 2, I'd like to give a big congratulations to state medalist Dalton Evans and now 2-time state champion, I believe the first 2-time state champion in Ottawa High School wrestling history, Parker Googe. A successful run over the weekend in Salina, bringing home the hardware. Congratulations, fellas, on a fantastic season. Parker, that undefeated state championship. You can hardly beat that, my friend. We are ready to go here in quarter number 3. The Cyclones sitting out the starters. Keebaugh, Hiroshita, Haskins Dietrich, Dylan Nichols, and Foster Nichols. The 5 on the floor for the Cyclones. They'll start with the possession here. Hiroshita across the timeline, guarded there by Lane for Louisburg. Going to work to the right baseline. Kicks it back out, Haskins Dietrich. Left wing now, Foster Nichols looking to the high post. They've got it covered up. Cyclones will continue to work the ball around. Pass tended inside for Hiroshita, just a little bit too tall, unable to handle it there. Kuhlman with Foster and Peyton tracing from behind, picked up her dribble there and drug her pivot foot, so she'll be whistled for a turnover. So after the Cyclone turnover, they force one of their own. Peyton across the timeline. Little handoff, Foster. Kick left wing. Round to Emery. Emery looking back door to Peyton. Peyton up off the glass. Might have had it partially blocked there, or at least affected by the defender. And Louisburg pulls the rebound down and goes the other way. Asher over to Kuhlman. Pass back out top is deflected, but Asher able to chase it down. Cyclones now in a 1-3-1. Emery Keebaugh out top causing trouble. Kicked around. Kuhlman on the right wing. Looks to drive. Cyclones have it covered up. Kick it back out top. Asher to the high post. Step through. Los the shot up. No good. Rebound tapped around, and Lane able to control it. Kicks it out. Asher going to fire up a 3. No good. And Foster Nichols pulls the rebound down. Pushes ahead here. Haskins Dietrich able to leak out. Her shot up. No good. Emery Keebaugh the offensive rebound. She left it a little bit short on the stick back. And Louisburg pulls this one away. Lane gets it inside. Rugen Kicks it back out. Lane going to go baseline. Pulls up for an 8-footer, and she gets it to roll in there. That's a tough shot. And gets it to go. So the first basket of the second half goes to Louisburg. Garcita across the timeline. Wing to the right wing. Go out top to Foster. Swung around Lee on the left wing. Eba to the high post. Dylan Nichols makes a move in the lane over left shoulder. She is fouled and is going to go to the line for 2 here. Foul is going to be on Saber-Bruggen. That is her first personal foul. It's the first team foul of the quarter here on Louisburg. First free throw from Dylan, right through there. Dylan toes the stripe here for the second. And it rolls around and off, no good. The rebound. There's a last touch there by the Cyclones. It looked like Kuhlman might have got a hand to that before it got to the ground, but officials saw it differently. Asher will be picked up at half court here by Hiroshita. Cyclones into a man-to-man defense this time. Lane on the right wing. Going around out top, Bruggen. Bruggen looks to drive, kicks it over. Asher is going to pull the trigger on the 3, no good. Rebound tipped around, gets in the hands of Lane. Lane's shot, no good. And then the shot by Kuhlman is blocked away by Askins Dietrich. She dumps it down looking for Dylan, who's unable to handle it. It was a good look, and Dylan knew it. Took her eyes off of it just a half a second too soon. Marissa Richards up off the bench for the Cyclones. We're going to have a whistle and a timeout here called by the Cyclones. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to the Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
As members of the KCAC and NAIA, Ottawa University Sports has been a home of champions for decades. But a student-athlete at Ottawa University doesn't just come upon the success on their own. It takes dedication and desire to create a champion, and that starts with coaches, managers, and trainers. It takes an entire staff of sports information experts to share the success with everyone else. And it takes you, the fan, to cheer loud and proud for your Ottawa University Braves. Catch a game, match, or event on campus soon. For all of the full Brave season schedules, visit ottawabraves.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Our desire is to provide the very best in funeral service. Our commitment has helped us reach that goal. We will always strive to reach higher. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
There's something for everyone at Primetime Grill. Burgers, salads, sandwiches, entrees, all the best tasting and delicious Kansas cuisine. Enjoy the full-service bar, exceptional service, one-of-a-kind atmosphere with so many screens you'll know why they say, when it's game time, it's prime time. Primetime Grill in South Ottawa, open 7 days a week.
Luke Green back with you here at Ottawa High School. 5:23 remaining here in the third quarter. Cyclones leading by 24, 38-14. Asher will bring it across for Louisburg out of the timeout. Gets a screen out top, makes a move to the left lane, now kicks it up, left it short. Battle for the rebound, last touch there by Emery Keebaugh. So Louisburg will have it underneath their own basket. Lane. Going to trigger it in here, fires it in. Asher going to fire up a 3 once again. Keep giving the looks away, and Asher knocks it down. Her first basket of the night. Hiroshita, baseline drive. Going to put up a floater, goes through contact, no good. Rebound down on the floor. Cyclones chasing, and Hiroshita will pull it out for Ottawa. Swung around, Foster, look for 3 from the right wing, too strong. Rebound, Dylan. She goes down, but able to get it over to Marissa. Going to put up a floater in the lane. No good on the shot, but she's going to go to the line for 2. A couple opportunities here for the Cyclones in this possession. It's going to be foul on Asher. That's going to be her second, and the second team foul of the quarter on Louisburg. First free throw from Marissa Richards. Too strong off the back rim, no good. Melton will check in here. She's going to replace Asher for Louisburg. Second free throw from Richards rattles around and out. No good. 0 for 2 at the line. And Stowe pulls the rebound down for Louisburg. Cyclones going to a 2-3 here. Coleman out top, Melton. Swung around Lane. Going to pull a quick trigger three. It's high off the back iron. No good. Stows, who went up over the top of Keebaugh, had a hand on it, but they'll say it was last touched by Keebaugh. Louisburg inbound underneath once again. To get in, Kuhlman. Three-pointer on the way, and she'll knock it down. She has 8. And a timeout will be called here by the Cyclones once again. We're going to take another 60 seconds. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on KOFO.
Business has always been about turning a profit, making money. But can it stand for something more? Something beyond dollars and cents? We think so. We think that today, business has a higher calling, a purpose to be fair and just, to do right by their workers, customers, communities, and the environment. And it turns out companies successful doing that also do better for their bottom line. When you see the Just Capital seal, it means this company is a force for good. Visit justcapital.com to learn more.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
We know you listen to KOFO in the car, but how easy is it to listen to KOFO around the house?
Alexa, play KOFO.
Welcome to KOFO.
Pretty easy. 1220 AM, 103.7 FM. Streaming live at KOFO.com or through your smart speaker.
Thanks, Alexa.
You're so welcome.
KOFO.
Luke Wing back with you here at Ottawa High School. 4:20 remaining in quarter number 3. Louisburg on an 8-1 run here to start things out in quarter number 3 has cut the lead down to 18. It was 25 to open things up. Cyclones with the possession here in the backcourt. Foster will get it into Peyton. Arashida across the timeline. The starter's back out there for Ottawa. Foster gets a screen and a drive to right lane line, and her layup is up and good. Good set play coming out of the timeout there by the Cyclones. Foster into double figures now with 11. Cyclones lead back up to 20. Melton out top, and guarded there by Hiroshita. Going to get it over to Kuhlman. Kuhlman works through the moving screen, tries to get it to Lane in the right corner, and it's knocked away. Ainsley Michael going to check in. Marie Keebaugh will get a breather. Lane to trigger it in from the sideline. Dumps it in. Now over to Bruggen. Bruggen mishandled the dribble here. She's going to need some help. Kicks it over Kuhlman. Baseline drive. Going to pull up, push a 8-footer. No good. Ainsley Michael gets the rebound for the Cyclones. Gets it off to Foster Nichols. Foster into the front court. Kicks it left wing. Askins Dietrich. They will dribble around. And the Cyclones will reset. Back to Askins Dietrich, left wing. Looks for the cut. Nothing there. Gets it to Dillon on the right wing. Dillon will dribble out between the circles here for the Cyclones as they set the offense once again. Dillon needs some help. Gets it over to Foster on the right wing. For the back door. Nice job by Louisburg to cover it up at this point. Dillon going to drive. And going to have a whistle and a tie up here. And the possession arrow favors Louisburg this time. Melton across the timeline. Works out top. Has it poked away. Hiroshita trying to dive after it, but it goes into the backcourt. Now trying to fire it ahead there. Looking for Stows, and Hiroshita got a hand to it and deflected it out of bounds. Dylan Nichols will check out. Marissa Richards will check in. Whiting will check back in as Lane will take a seat for Louisburg. Going to get in and out top. Bruggen going to try and drive left side. Kicks it into the corner. Stows. Long two, no good. Gets the rebound, goes up, and she is fouled there as Foster Nichols tried to come across and get the block. It's going to be the second on Foster. First team foul of the quarter. And Mackenzie Stows at the line for 2 here for Louisburg. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw from Stowe on the way. And it rattles around but finds its way in. Back down to an 18-point Cyclone advantage here. Hiroshita across the timeline. Works over to the left wing, handoff, Haskins Dietrich. Steps in, kicks in the corner, Foster, look for three, too strong. And the rebound pulled down by Louisburg. Get it over to Melton. Melton across the timeline. Gets a screen out top. Cyclones are ready for that. Now the pass deflected once again by Hiroshita, and Melton will go get called for the foul. Here is the push in the back there as she was trying to chase after that deflected ball. It's going to be the first on her. It's the third team foul of the quarter. Asher back into the ball game for Louisburg. Along with Morgan Latham. Hiroshita between the circles. Left wing Foster. Out top Leah. And she hesitated, then stepped through. Latham with a hand on into the back there, and that made Leah adjust that shot. It's no good. Asher dribbling around out top, hands it over to Kuhlman. Into the corner, Whiting. High post Stowe, looking underneath, nothing there. Kicked over, Kuhlman gonna pull a quick trigger three, no good. Rebound to Hiroshita. Over to Haskins Dietrich. Leah slows things down here and now works towards the middle and kicks in the corner. Foster, baseline. We'll put up a tough runner there. And last touch as it goes out of bounds will go off of Louisburg. Cyclones have it underneath. Peyton Hiroshita to trigger it in. There's it out top, Ainsley Michael. They go inside to Hiroshita at good position in the paint, and a reach-in foul is going to be called here on Jillian Asher, and that's going to be her third personal foul. Brown will check back in as Kuhlman will have a seat here for Louisburg. Hiroshita to trigger it in once again. Gets it in, Haskins Dietrich, spin in the lane. The right-handed shot is up and in. Leah now with 15. The Cyclones lead again by 20 at 42-22. Asher gets a screen out top. And Leah comes over and picks her pocket. Haskins Dietrich the other way. The layup up and in. The steal and the score. Did a nice job there as who she was defending went to set a screen and just jumped it and picked the pocket of the point guard. Brown with it on the right wing. Going out top, looking to turn the corner, and we've got a whistle here. And Foster Nichols going to pick up an unfortunate one there, as I think their feet just got tangled up a little bit, and it tripped up Brown. That'll be the third on Foster. It's the second team foul. Hiroshita, Michael, and Foster Nichols will check out. Olivia Walters, Dylan Nichols, Emery Keebaugh, and Laura Wingert in here for the Cyclones. Had to pass it underneath, and it's deflected there by Emery. Stays with Louisburg underneath. Brown having trouble getting it in. Pass in was deflected. It hit the end line there as Latham let that hit the ground. 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Brown once again having trouble getting it in, able to get it into Whiting. Whiting dribbling back out, tries to step through, forces up an awkward shot, no good. Haskins Dietrich the other way for Ottawa. Dumps it off Emery. Emery able to get it up and off the glass and in. That was a tough catch and quick finish right there. 4 seconds to go. Asher across the timeline. Works to the right side, pushes one up at the buzzer, no good. We've reached the end of quarter number 3. Cyclones 46, Louisburg 22. We're back in 60 seconds with fourth quarter after this on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Is switching your wireless service to Total by Verizon easy?
Totalmente.
And you get unlimited 5G data, $25 a line for 4 lines on the unlimited plan, at an amazing price, with no contracts. Should you switch to Total by Verizon? Definitely.
Totalmente.
Find a store or switch suavemente at totalbyverizon.com. Monthly rate when you activate with AutoPay plus taxes and fees. Discount begins the month after you enroll. Additional terms apply. See website for data management practices.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right. Y'all gotta try that Febreze car. Just right, just right, just right. Yeah. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency, all over Febreze car clips right on your vent. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face. When it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah. Breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
Blue Queen back with you here as we open up play in quarter number 4. Cyclones will have the basketball. Emery Keebaugh, Olivia Walters, Laura Wingert, Lee Askins, Dietrich, and Dylan Nichols, the 5 on the floor here for the Cyclones. Dylan on the left wing. Hands it off, Lee Askins, Dietrich. Leah, you get it back into Dylan inside. Turns in the lane, has it knocked away. It's loose on the floor towards the corner. And the official are looking at each other here as Cyclone basketball is knocked away by Louisburg. Walters to trigger it in. Gets it to Dylan. Dylan looks back door for Leah, not there. Cyclones will set it up out top. Murray dribbles to the right side, now picks up a dribble, gets it over to the right wing, Askins Dietrich. Looking inside, and the pass knocked away by Kuhlman. Cyclones are trying to get it into Wingert. Now the Cyclones will have it underneath their own basket. Into the middle, Dylan over the front of the rim and gets it to go. She now has 7. Cyclones lead biggest of the ball game at 26. Look the other way. Lane going to fire up a 3. No good. Walters gets the rebound. Gets it ahead to Keebaugh. Now to Askins Dietrich. Left wing. Yeah, kicks it back out top. Dylan. Dylan will back things up between the circles and get the Cyclones offense set up. Going to go back door. Kicked out. Laura Winger. One around to Olivia Walters. Now to Dylan Nichols. She's going to go left hand off the glass and gets it to go. 5 subs coming in here for the Cyclones at the next dead ball. Kuhlman going to catch it. A 15-footer, no good. Rebound tipped out and last touch by Dylan Nichols. It's going to be Foster Nichols, Lexi Likes, Ainsley Michael, Peyton Harashida, and Marissa Richards on for the Cyclones here. Brown underneath. Needing some help. Kicks it out to Lane. Around to Kuhlman. Kuhlman going to drive the right side. Put up a little runner, no good. Rebound battled for. Down on the floor underneath. Picked up by Foster. Gets it over to Peyton. Peyton pushing the other direction. Gets to the right baseline. Now we'll back it up. Foster out top. Marissa. Nobody steps to her. Marissa going to pull the trigger. No good. Lexi Likes on the glass and sticks it back up and in. First basket of the season for Lexi. Coming off the bench there. Even a full-time JVer, gotten a lot of time sitting over there at the varsity level. And a shot here, no good from Louisburg, is rebounded by Foster Nichols. So Lexi has pushed the lead out to 30 here, 52-22 Cyclones. Harashida on the right wing. Out top, Likes. Kicks it over to Richards. Marissa gets into the lane. Going to put up a tough floater. No good, but she is going to be fouled and go to the line for 2 here. Foul is going to be on Lane. That's going to be her third personal foul. It's the first foul of the quarter here. First free throw from Marissa is good. Laura Winger will check back in as Foster Nichols will get a seat here for the Cyclones. Second free throw from Marissa. She left that one short. Lane gets the rebound for Louisburg. Hand it off to Kuhlman, ahead to Brown. Back to Lane. Lane going to pull the trigger on a three, no good. Lexi likes the rebound for the Cyclones. Hand it off to Peyton Hiroshita. Will bring it across the timeline. Looks over to the right side. Going to drive. Kicks it over to Wingert in the corner. Out top, Marissa. Fumble it momentarily. Marissa looking to drive. Kicks it out, Peyton. Thought about the three. Looking back door, nothing there. She'll dribble back out and reset once again here for Ottawa. Get it into Marissa. Step through, shot up, no good, but another whistle and a foul, and Marissa's going back to the free throw line. Foul is on Allison Brown, her first. Second team foul here. Free throw from Marissa, and this one crawls over the front of the rim. It's good. Olivia Walters going to check in here for the Cyclones. Ainsley Michael will get a seat. Full host of substitutions coming in here for the Wildcats. And Marissa crawls the second one over as well. It's a 55-22 lead here. Melton across the timeline. Right wing, Whiting. Looking underneath, the Cyclones having been covered up well here. Whiting going to pull the trigger and partially guarded three there. Rebound down on the floor, being fought for down there. And Winger goes to the floor, creates the tie-up. The possession arrow in favor here of the Cyclones. Now we're going to have substitutions coming in. A couple freshmen here for the Cyclones. Julianne Testor and Lily McCullough getting some action here. Peyton Hiroshita and Marissa Richards. So the freshmen checking in for the seniors here. 2:40 to go here. It's a running clock with this 33-point lead. Louisburg able to chase down the inbounds pass out near half court. Alan Yoder, a freshman for Lewisburg, gets it over to Whiting. High post, kick back. Whiting going to pull the trigger on another three. This one too strong. Rebound McCullough for the Cyclones. We will slow things down here. Bring it across half court to Testor. Trying to get it to Wingert. Left it a little bit behind, taken away by Whiting. She's going to push up a tough runner there. That's just a tough shot made. Whiting first basket of the night. Under 2 minutes to go. High post, Lexi Likes. Looks to drive, left lane line. Puts a shot up off the glass, a little bit too strong, no good. Over to Whiting for Lewisburg. Into the middle of the lane. A shot up there is good for Morgan Latham. That was a tough catch and finish as Olivia Walters set up there. Good defensive position in the middle of the lane. McCullough gets it over to Likes, left side. She's going to drive. Lexi left that one a little bit too short. And the rebound pulled away this time by Adeline Stoves for Lewisburg. Get it over to Melton. Melton, get it inside Latham. Dumps it back. Stoves going to put up a 12-footer, and she gets it to go. McCullough will bring it across the timeline. Down the right corner. Dribble handoff here. Testor brings it out to Olivia Walters. Under a minute to go. Cyclones still up big here, 55-28. Clock continues to run. And Olivia Walters will dribble through and now create some space. He's trapped out top, has it knocked away, but knocks it right back. It's picked up by Testor. We'll get it over to McCullough. McCullough across the timeline. She takes a bump there. It'll be a personal foul here on Lewisburg. Yoder picks up her first. Third team foul on Louisburg. The Cyclones get it in Testor. 15 seconds to go. Juliano dribble back out. Puts it over to Walters. 5 seconds to go here. Walters can just pick it up and hang on to it. And the Cyclones will advance to Friday's championship game.